Welcome to the Fanzone. This is episode I don't fucking know. That's what episode it is. It has been so long. For those of you who still are fucking watching us, if you've been watching the Daniel at lunches and the Daniel at nights and shit I do by myself, you'll understand why things go around. Hopefully Magnum shows up in about half an hour. Who knows about Damien? He recently got his power back on from the hurricanes, so we don't know if he'll show up. He hasn't messaged us back. But we've got a visitor today. Why don't you introduce yourself?
I am Derek Killion. I am Chief Operating Officer, unless I dare think about my title here for a second, but Chief Operating Officer for Blood Shadow Studios, which main guy, which is me, am based out of Percy, PA, in Pennsylvania. And for the other people, well, for the other guy, he's based out of California.
All right, why don't you talk a little bit about what you got going on in your little two-man show, basically, right?
Yeah, that's what we basically are, a two-man tag team. No emphasis on the tag team, of course. But what we have going on right now is that we actually have a video game going on right now, which has sold actually pretty well as of late on various bundle sites. We have a game that's out currently on Steam. Go check it out. It's in the video somewhere. I don't know where, but it's in the video.
It's in the video. It's called Urzen, Shadow of the Cold. Right now it's 99 cents if you want to buy it on Steam and give it a try. Whether you like it or not, it's always good to support these indie developers, especially little guys like this company. And let me go ahead and go to the store page. I'm going to go ahead and drop a link to the actual, and people will be able to see it when they're watching the video. I'll drop a link into here.
Also, check out the description for the link down below.
Yes, so there you go. There is some keyboard problems, but so definitely you definitely want to play this game with your controller. Something I'm guessing you guys are working on.
Yes, we are working on. We are working on for keyboard, very, very, very much, and also giving the controller itself some more controls, so that people, when they play a game, wouldn't die as fast, but in a way would be able to block projectiles and various things.
And this game is using Game Studio. And keyboard's not working right. So this game's using Game Studio, right? And I believe he just recently went to Game Studio 2, and the latest news on this site is that
does export to various platforms like Xbox One, PS4, and I think I might not be correct at the same time, that they might be doing
I think that's an added
Nintendo support too.
I think that's an added feature that you have to purchase. I don't know if that's something he's purchased, but here is the post about it. For those of you who don't want to freaking read it, let me go in here and open it. So,
the way.
He's saying Game Maker Studio 2, but it's just not suitable for the game. It's been slow, and he's been having weather problems. Hopefully, it's gotten a little bit cooler in California. But he's done some work recently, so it's not a dead game, which I think a lot of people were probably afraid of, because the update before that was 3/6/2017, which was quite a bit ago,
Mm,
but this is
okay,
actually a
okay.
prequel to a comic. Is that correct?
Yes, it is. We are actually working with a comic book from India. We have, which right now we have under contract Sir Fakrul Reza Riva as all the art for the comic book. I just wrote the story for the whole for the which was going to originally be a full game. It was eventually pushed over to be a comic book. Other than that, we actually do have some panels up on the
Facebook page.
comic book Facebook page for it. Thank you. Which I'll be into the chat's video, which you should go look at, by the way, for whoever might be watching the video later. I don't know who, but
And anybody will be able to see the actual linkage on here. I'll try to remember and get this link on the YouTube page. So when I upload it, I'll try to upload it tonight. So why don't you give us a little bit of history behind you and your involvement and how you got involved into this little video game that's being worked on, and the future goals in broad terms. You don't want to get too specific because overpromise. We know how that worked out for Lionhead Studios.
yep. Funny little story about how I actually got into the whole entire. Wanted to be like originally a voice actor for the game, then shifted over to mascot for the whole company, and then it just shifted into being here. Okay, here I like basically. Oh, you're part of the team now, by the way. We expect you to. Like, oh, we expect you to work, so get to work. Let's go. I'm like, okay, I'll get starting to work on like various storylines and whatnot, and see what I can actually do with the. Yep, basically. Yeah, I actually jumped in, I think, 2015 or 2016. That time I did jump, like, become part of the company and all that, but actually went quite well for us. We broke $2,000 that year, and then this past year we broke $5,000, and all the future of the like story in the game is that I do want to see various. I do want to see like various things come to fruition. Like one of the big things that's on the table because we have an animator that is working with us to essentially bring the game and the comic book itself to life in animation form. Hopefully, get to Sony so that we can get onto the View, not another show by the same name, but have some connections to Hollywood through Adam Marcus, which made the Hell movie, if y'all don't remember that, when he was 21. And that's where I see the whole show and shebang heading to like various different comics down the line for the characters and all the different games for side projects that I try to keep my head on one. I try to keep my head on my shoulders and not too much because I already know that eventually John, my should be hearing this and saying you should have not said various things, man. But you know, it's an interview; things are gonna get said anyway. So what my future plans are for the company to be multimedia, from games to comic books to movies.
So, what is the current focus? Are you guys focused on the game and getting it up to where you guys want it, or are you branching out now into other things?
We are focused right now on John Pinto, my business partner, takes care of the scripting for the game, like coding, scripting. I take care of the like getting onto podcasts, onto shows like this, and taking care of the various other fun stuff. Fun stuff
So
with reaching out.
you're sort of the PR of the company.
Basically,
Basically, the PR. Your job is to get on there and focus on social media, get people interested in the game.
woo-woo.
But you were talking about earlier. We were talking off air about an overarching story where you were looking at creating multiple storylines. Is that correct?
That is correct. Yes.
Why don't you
Fine.
go ahead? Go ahead.
Interesting, to be honest, to like handle all of the stories and all of the feature the company and all of the various networking to different other companies, like comic book companies, asking if they wanted us to make comic books into a game.
And you guys chose RPG Baker. It looks like you are you guys still hiring? Is that something you guys are looking into doing? In case anybody out there who may be interested in helping you guys out.
Down the line, like when we do earn more cash revenue and cash flow, we will be looking to hire, because there can only be so much done between two guys.
Yeah,
There
especially
can only be
if
a
only
ton
one
to it.
guy is coding.
Oh, yeah. But I'm basically PR, social media, co-founder, COO, creative. Go find all the people for all the different jobs and all that fun stuff. So,
Writer,
uh,
doing all kinds of stuff over here. Yeah,
yep.
there might actually be people that are interested in into just being part of something. So you never know when you jump onto a podcast if someone listens to it or wants to be part of it, and maybe they don't want any money on it, but maybe they just want to help out. Is there a way to contact you guys if someone is interested in maybe joining the team, maybe on a temporary or maybe a permanent basis, depending on how things go for you guys?
People can personally contact me through Facebook at Derek, or I'm just going to put the link in my personal Facebook in there.
So, Master of D's nuts. Welcome to the early 2000s. That's an old joke, isn't it? You guys have an email account that someone maybe could email you something, or is the Facebook probably the way to get a hold of you?
Facebook is the best way to get a hold of me, but however, get best hold of the company is through the email here in just a minute. Is through ultrafuzzy@yahoo.com.
All right.
Drop
that.
Yep.
All right. So, any aspiring artists, looks like that'd be a major aid in the game. Maybe some pixel arts artist or somebody who can work with game studio. If you've got some interest in helping these guys out, definitely contact through one of these means. The it looks interesting. There's a lot of potential here, and I would really like to see this this project you guys are working on come to fruition, because it looks like it has a lot of story to tell.
There's a lot more to come. Trust me.
Yeah, it's not an easy thing. Making a game, even a game this small, is not an easy thing.
It is not.
And the fact that
So I remember
he's made a fairly successful little video game out of it is pretty interesting.
channels on our that is not on the Facebook page itself for the comic book. I've got the link for the. There you go.
There you go.
So the thing down there.
Let me click on this so people can actually see the artist is actually pretty good.
And he is like, I keep telling him like that he is next to almost Marvel grade kind of drawing.
It's pretty good artwork. His pencil is excellent. His inking's not too bad either. So the coloring you probably use I mean, I see a little bit better coloring, but his pencil work and his inking is really good.
And yes, I wrote the full story myself. Illustrating it, and we're going to be. It will be printed and will find its way onto Etsy and to other various buyers of comic books. To various.
You just post it like a giant fucking Google search. Jesus, dude.
Let's do a Moon Knight picture too.
Jesus, Moon Knight? They're digging deep, aren't they? Wow.
I like Moon Knight.
I like Moon Knight too, but I mean, is he the next guy you want to make a fucking movie out of?
Yes.
I would watch that, to be honest. I would.
I would too. Like, he fights Egyptian people.
I would even want to be a Moon Knight.
Freaking Moon Knight. Jeez.
Right.
And I want to say there's someone better out there you can make a movie out of, but I can't fucking think of anybody. I mean,
The Blue Beetle.
I was gonna say Black Panther, but there's already.
Yeah, Black Panther's already got himself a movie. Geez, Miss Marvel will probably get herself a movie.
She already has a movie confirmed.
Well, I mean, Captain America's not Captain America.
Captain Marvel.
Captain Marvel. Thank you.
There's 2 Captain Marvel movies coming. Sam and Miss Marvel.
Yeah, the fucking Miss Marvel. Miss Marvel is DC and Captain Marvel is
Marvel.
Miss Marvel is Marvel. Captain Marvel is both DC and Marvel. Because Miss Marvel is also Captain Marvel.
Miss Marvel has her power stolen by fucking by Rogue, right?
Yeah.
What?
You didn't know that? That's how Rogue gained her ability to fly and have super strength. She stole her.
Oh, I don't know that much about X-Men.
Yeah, that's how Rogue got her powers. She stole Miss Marvel's powers permanently. Mystique had her steal them, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, you're right.
That's going way back. That's back when I collected comics, back in fucking the 80s and 90s. And then things got expensive. Comics got way expensive to collect. And then they started doing weird shit. Marvel hired some fucking strange people to write their and do the artwork on their comics. Like that one guy who got fired for having anti-Semitic fucking stuff in the comic books, like hidden away. What?
I'm not going to say CM Punk because that does not sound like him.
I can't remember who it was. I bet you a quick search on Google would find out. Let's see.
He went.
Marvel artist.
We went
Fire.
from talking about games to talking about movies.
Well, basically, we were
Hey.
talking about a game based off of a comic.
You got to.
I was actually hoping that when Telltale said they were doing a Marvel property,
Oh,
that it
dear
was
Lord.
going to be a Moon Knight game.
Marvel Comics fired artist Adrian Syaf after reports that he inserted anti-Semitic and anti-Christian message in X-Men Comic Gold. Here's,
That's why Magneto's so mad.
he was inserting he was inserting stuff that probably doesn't belong. Considering a long time, it's interesting because most of the X-Men are I don't know, they probably wrote all that away, but a lot of the X-Men were Catholic.
Except Magneto.
Yeah.
Yeah, he put he put QS 551. The passage read, "O you who believe, do not take the Jews and the Christians as allies. They are in fact allies of one another, and whoever is allied to them among you is indeed he is one of them. Indeed, Allah guides not the wrongdoing people." Marvel has terminated Syaf's contract effective immediately.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they had to redraw like a whole bunch of his work. But there's still a bunch of. I know that they're starting to move away from the SJW stuff, but there's a whole bunch of stuff going on in the comic world that's out of control. But I thought that was an interesting thing. Miss Marvel, we jumped all the way around, dude. Burn. That's a classic. That's a classic, man. That's a classic. Yeah.
So where's so where's Magnum at?
I don't know, dude. It's not quite 30 minutes. Let me fucking message him again. We gotta get Magnum on here, man. He's probably.
He?
What I said, we, because Magnum is
We?
he's probably 3 blunts in.
Oh, and I get teased about my vices.
You're here.
Yeah, you are here. I can't tease him about his vices. Plus, you do what you got to do in a failing relationship. I don't know what relationship is failing. Probably his relationship with us.
Oh dear.
We need to get everybody on this podcast, though, man. It's been a while since everybody's been on it. We've been like partial podcasting the last few podcasts. Well, that's not Damien's fault, though.
No, it ain't.
He was in the hurricane. He just that place got wrecked.
I was in my own personal hurricane.
Yes, you've been in a hurricane since forever, dude.
Yep. Ever since I played Metal Gear: The Phantom Pain.
Oh my god, dude. That's on the Game Pass. Did you see that?
Really?
Yeah, Metal Gear Solid 5. The Phantom
Oh yeah, I
Pain.
saw that. It was on Game Pass. Yeah, I own it.
Yeah, it's on Game Pass, dude. I was like, holy shit. I hope they put fucking X support on it.
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
That's racist. Did you have you said you had a list, dude. A list.
Me?
Yeah,
Me?
you said you had a list. You had created a list. Were you
I
drunk?
didn't
You
say
were
I
just
created
drunk?
a list. I said I looked up some things to talk about.
So what did you look up to talk about?
Curse of Osiris, the Destiny DLC. I looked at what Sony showed off at their little press conference in Italy or something.
Paris Games Week, dude. Italy.
It's in Italy.
Whatever, Gestapo.
Get your head right, man.
You're two 30-ounce drinks in. Okay. Super size my
I almost get
wine.
myself caught up. Get myself.
Dude, that's a
Oh,
movie name. That's a movie name. We should do like a thing on your life. Like a documentary on your life, and it's going to be called Super Size My Wine.
I can do that. I mean, I think that's been like the last year. Every day.
I'm gonna focus.
It'll either be that or I take my girl to high school.
Not cool.
I picked my girl up from high school, maybe.
Honestly, Now a Hero actually looks good. The Resident Evil 7, I think, is what, DLC?
Oh, that looks terrible. They're going in the opposite direction.
They need to go into they need to do some fucking Resident Evil stuff.
Yeah, stop. They're doing the. That's what I was going to talk about too. Resident Evil is doing the now that they did good. Now they're going in the opposite direction again. They're making it too action oriented.
I mean, you're a guy who just fucking escaped the madhouse. Are you still playing that person, or are you going to be playing Chris Redfield?
You're going to be playing some, it looks like some guy from Stars or like a mercenary or something.
You're a fucking Stars person. What are you talking about, dude?
Oh, Chris Redfield.
Right? If you're playing a Stars guy, it's gonna be more action-y. You're playing a police officer, not like a regular police officer, but like
That's not what I want to play though. That was like Resident Evil 6 was like an action-oriented game.
I liked Resident Evil 6.
Resident Evil 5 was action-oriented.
Resident Evil 5 was the shit! Dude,
it was cool, but like we don't want it. We want that survival, like back to basics kind of thing. That was awesome.
That wasn't even back to basics.
It kind of was. It was cool.
You were kind of a badass in Resident Evil 1 and 2.
Yeah, but like it's not like you're like running around with freaking grenade launchers and stuff.
You were in Resident Evil 1 and 2. And not even a regular grenade launcher. You had like a 4-slot fucking grenade launcher in Resident Evil 2.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying, like, in the first 2 games, that's what 7 felt like. It felt like you're just, like, doing the puzzles, like, running around and, like, doing the whole survival thing, limited ammo.
I don't know, dude. Resident Evil 7 feels like Outlast.
Yeah. That's good.
I don't know, dude. Resident Evil 7's always had a kind of action-y feel to it, but it's always been about suspense. It hasn't been about... Like, a lot of Resident Evil 7 that I've played so far, I haven't played a lot, by the way, but what I've played so far, it's been like nothing, and then like, bam, in your fucking face. Your girlfriend goes crazy, so you beat the shit out of her. Then she goes crazy again, so you... like domestic abuse. Like, somebody called the police on both these motherfuckers. He beat the shit out of her because if someone stabbed me with the knife, I'd fucking beat the shit out of them too. Saying.
Yeah. Yep.
But yeah, I don't want to ruin anything. That's pretty early on in the game, and I think a lot of people have seen like the pictures and stuff of that. But yeah, it's just I don't think it feels. Whenever I think Resident Evil, I'll always think like first Resident Evil 2, then I'll think Code Veronica, then I'll think Resident Evil 4. And Resident Evil 4 started the trend to like more action-y. The idea you couldn't move and aim at the same time was dumb. And then Resident Evil 5 came, and I was like, fuck yeah. And then people were like, Chris Redfield's like a giant, massive man. I'm like, Chris Redfield was always a badass.
Yeah, like, I was fine with that. But then Resident Evil 6 came, and that just ruined everything.
Resident Evil 6, it was Keely, Chris Redfield, Lynx.
Wait, you said what?
That dude was a fucking drunk. He's over there in a bar fucking drinking his life away. And they gotta pull him out of the bar to do anything?
And Piers Nivens comes in and just says,
Is that
yo,
how you see me?
Yeah, that's how I
Yo.
see you as Chris Redfield. We need to pull you out of the bar and make you work.
me and him. Like me, because he would send me in first. Like, yo, you look muscled, go in there, pull him out. I don't want to. Go in there. Fine.
He's waiting for his food still. They're taking forever to get his food to him.
Alright, next up is Blood and Truth.
What?
I'm like, what? Blood and Truth? What is that?
It is apparently a card game, apparently. It's made by the in London studio.
Blood and Truth, PGW 2017 announced trailer. I'm about to watch it. It's not gonna be on video because we'll get fucking we'll get dinged for it if I put it up here. So I'm watching it on my other screen. But I'll
Apparently
link
it
it.
looks like some kind of
It's
My
VR.
name is Ryan Marks.
some kind of stealth
Show
game.
the video.
Looks awesome.
Be a soldier.
I don't know. That's pretty cool. It's got a like
Element to it.
yeah, it's got like a sort of a
Now I'm
Splinter
back.
Cell element
And
to it.
everything just got a little.
Why do I feel like I'm looking at like a thumbnail of Michael Keaton looking very surprised?
I'm a professional soldier. Don't take bad man for a joker.
Kind of looks like
I don't
Michael
wanna do
Keaton.
man over, but I'm raw getting closer and closer.
This reminds me of like when he goes to take cameras of like some kind of night trap kind of thing. Then just throwing Splinter Cell and
Stop talking.
effects of popular games
It
nowadays.
was all his idea. He wanted. Today,
Oh, he shot him in the fucking knee, dude. Oh, he's. Oh, for a second I thought he was shooting hookers. I thought he was killing. I thought he was killing fucking chicks dancing.
Yeah, that doesn't look like a James Bond-esque kind of thing either.
I feel like it needs like a disclaimer at the bottom that says not even close to actual gameplay.
Ryan, get out of there!
That's how I felt about like a lot of these like PSVR games. They're not even close to what they're showing off.
A concrete genie. What did you guys think, or did you even
That's
from
actually
Paris Games Week?
PlayStation.
PlayStation.
Snippets.
What was the other? What did you say?
Genie.
All I caught was Genie.
Concrete Genie.
Concrete Genie. Is that a game?
Is
Concrete Genie. Oh my God! How do you spell genie?
Genie.
That's not the correct way to play it. That's the U.S. way to fucking spell it. I see it.
I like how you ask, is that a game? It's like, no, he's just throwing out ideas.
I don't know, you know? Like that fucking game.
It's like, you know what's cool? A concrete genie. Yeah. I got-
That's an interesting art style. Is that supposed to be that looks like almost
Kami-ish?
no, clay. It almost feels a little bit clayish. His face anyways.
Looks kind of like Okami meets Epic Mickey.
So he's got like a magical paintbrush.
Think so. Don't like paints.
Is this supposed to be a VR game?
Doesn't look like VR.
Oh, it's using the move, I'm guessing. Or maybe it's just using a cursor.
our thing. Start the trailer. Be either controlled by the pad on the controller.
Yeah, I guess it could be the controller pad, but it looks like it requires too much. But you got like a gang of kids that fuck with you?
Nothing he's saying for gunfight. Okay, at E3 you gotta look at Detroit Become Human.
Yeah, I know. That looks like it's my kind of game, Detroit Become Human. Let me link this other fucking this game. This game looks actually pretty cool.
I think the Hong Kong massacre looks good.
I don't know, that Spider-Man game, it's like I'm starting to feel not as great as I did at first about it.
I've been saying that for a little while now. Like, I mean, remember when it first came out, how excited I was?
Yeah.
I was filled with childlike wonder. But now, as like more videos come out for it, I like the little kid inside of me is dying. Like, I just like when they showed off the gameplay, I was like, oh, it's like Arkham, New York,
Asylum?
Arkham Spider-Man or whatever. Yeah, it's like it was like that. And then when they showed all the QuickTime events, I was like, oh boy, I don't like this. And then they showed the new trailer, and I was like, I don't know. Because before this was going to be a reason for me to I gave my PS4 to my brother. I was gonna steal it back so I could play the Spider-Man game.
I think I would still get PS4 because it's Spider-Man and also Insomniac, so why not?
Yeah, I like what Insomniac did with Sunset Overdrive.
It's supposed to be the same engine.
Yeah, like that would be cool because like the movement in Sunset Overdrive was amazing. It was so good. It's an underrated game.
It is a super underrated game. And it's a true console exclusive too that you can't get on PC.
Yeah, it's
I think
good.
I think it's getting 4K and HDR treatment too.
Ooh.
So for the people like me who have an HDR TV, that game's gonna pop like a son of a bitch. That is a colorful game. That is a colorful game. So
I remember
HDR.
just only watching and oh my gosh, is it colorful as almost anything like a clown on heroin.
Monster Hunter World's like a big game for me. The beginning of next year.
Because you finally get a game that just probably should have just stayed over at Nintendo.
No, because Monster Hunter should have came over to real consoles a long time ago.
Real consoles.
That's right, a real console. It's been on 3DS, dude, and
It's been on Wii U.
The Wii. No, it was the Wii game. That was the only game that came out, and then they upgraded
the Wii U. There was one on the Wii U. I played it on my Wii U.
You played the Wii game on your Wii U.
No, it was updated
But not there
version.
for a second.
But I think it is the same Wii game. I think it was the same game as the Wii.
But it was updated.
I know, but it's the same game. That's half of
It's like Mario Kart Deluxe.
I know, the fucking Mario Kart Deluxe.
It's
Everybody's
a
like,
new game.
look at all these fucking exclusives for Nintendo. I'm like, if it's not an exclusive, if fucking Microsoft's putting it on PC, then none of these fucking games are exclusive. They're like, it's only on Nintendo. I'm like, it's only on Microsoft's platforms. Like, Jesus fucking Christ.
And also
people.
on PS4 now.
No, but we still do have Breath of the Wild, Fire Emblem,
Breath of the
Xenoblade.
Wild is not exclusive. It was on the Wii U.
Oh.
According
Okay.
according to all these people that want to say that just because the game's on PC, it's not exclusive. So if it's not just on the Switch, it's
Splatoon 2.
there you go. ARMS, Splatoon 2, which is Splatoon 1 with a DLC pack.
No, it's different. It's
Yeah.
different.
You keep saying
Man, you
that,
can
and I
push
keep
that
on saying
hard.
DLC.
It's like Destiny 2 different.
So basically, downgraded.
Oh, okay.
Oh, don't even.
Downgraded from the finished version of fucking Destiny 1.
Don't even. Oh no! I said Destiny now. Now Magnum's ears are perked up. He's typing.
Ooh.
I don't know where Damien is, dude.
Fire Emblem. There was another one that I'm missing. Oh yeah. Oh no, that was a remake. It was that Pokemon tournament game.
Why is there not a fucking? There should be a Pokemon on the fucking Switch.
There's going to be. Did you not watch the Nintendo Direct?
Yeah, I don't believe in it.
And
They just
Metroid
kind of
4.
mentioned it. They just kind of mentioned it.
Metroid 4. Boom.
I'm not a Metroid fan.
Oh
Dude.
yeah, I remember
We've
that.
had-
Yeah, that was awesome.
We've
Oh,
had
yeah, I
this
forgot you don't
conversation.
like fun.
No, I don't like Nintendo games outside of Zelda.
You don't like fun.
No, that's
Mario
not
Odyssey looks
it.
great.
Don't like fun. Don't like fun.
I actually don't own the Switch anymore.
I like fun as much as you like a good bottle of wine.
Me or him?
That is always every once in a while, but
Yeah, whatever.
today felt like a wine night.
Tonight felt like 2 30-ounce glasses of wine. Oh my god, dude, I'm so sick. You're making me laugh over here. I'm fucking gonna puke all over this thing live on fucking the Fanzone.
Oh man.
Yeah, you know, that was
It's been
interesting.
some-
Like, there's a lot of people in that one game, Concrete Genie. It's a lot of people are like, Okami too? Question mark. I'm kind of excited for Dragon Ball Fighter Z. That looks fucking pretty cool.
I'm more of a Tekken guy, to be honest. I love Tekken.
I'm not a big fan of 2D fighters, but I'm a big fan of Dragon Ball, so I may pick it up just to be just to pick it up. Yeah. You should post the
Glad
pictures
that-
when you fucked with your girlfriend that she thought you were dead.
What?
Okay, wait, what? Did you see that when she
Yeah.
thought I was dead?
Yeah, it's hilarious.
She was crying. It was great.
What now?
I hid all the electronics in the house. She went into the bedroom at first. Then she came out. She walked into the kitchen. I'm just lying there on the ground with blood coming out of my head. It was a B&E gone wrong.
B&E gone wrong.
Oh yeah, I just got
The
word
pictures
from,
that were actually showing me laying down, those were a recreation.
set off air before we got on, by the way, to the viewers that are watching. Me and by the way, this year is an world might it's a big maybe, so you never know down the road you might be able to control of your own favorite hero, warrior, or whatever, or even create your own warrior, which will be a feature in the update. You'll be able to create your own warrior, send it to us, and we might and it just might make it into the next game down the road.
That's interesting. Where would they send it to? Would they shoot you guys an email or post it on your Facebook?
They would be able to send it to they would be able to send it to his email or post it onto the Facebook page, or even
Drop it into Steam. Yeah, I think maybe you put the Steam Curator or whatever the crap it's called, where you can make stuff for the game. I'm not sure. I can't even remember. My brain isn't working 100%.
you're smoking too much.
What other stuff? What other stuff,
Did
Keely?
anybody see the Last of Us trailer? I was confused.
I haven't watched it yet, but I know that Hip Hop Gamer went like bananas on fucking on Polygon about their stupid views about it.
Yeah, I'm just annoyed that it's like there's no Joel and Ellie in the trailer at all. At all.
I thought she comes in at the end and smashes dudes up.
I don't think so. I think she's not in it at all. I could have watched it. I was like half drunk when I watched it. But I'm pretty sure it was all just blurry shapes and colors and stuff. I wasn't sure which character was who. I thought I was watching Game of Thrones at one part.
You should have been sober.
All right, let me, if I can link it in here, and I'm gonna watch it real quick. Because people said it was fucked up, like the fucking bitches.
Cool.
Though.
It's cool, but it's like,
I think that maybe you'll be playing different characters and eventually Joe and Ellie will coming, maybe? I'm not sure entirely on that.
Oh, they tried to fuck with you right there.
For the female.
yeah, I forgot I could split my apps in half. Like I can live commentate. That looks like Dakota Fanning.
I'm actually excited. The comic book itself, the art is amazing. I already got talked about on my. I don't remember what site it was, but it said the art grabs
They're
you
nested
and
with sin.
it pulls you in, demands your attention.
Breathe in, that they may know my.
Yeah, I don't think Ellie's in this. I think I was right.
Yara!
Or I guess I can actually
Where's
put
the
it
other
properly.
apostate? Clip her wings.
So it said of the comic that people buy collar and slap them around a few times with the thing, which is now over by the way, that I've been managed to for the comics. Oh, everything. It's all made by the guy but all me and Mr. Hill are very proud about the work. Proud of where the company is headed. There's already starting to have various songs already where I'm at, so sorry about that, or I might be listening to a podcast.
Demons are coming.
At the Paris Games Week,
Cut her
and
down.
Sunny
She's one of them.
in
Lev.
particular.
Yeah,
Well,
I don't think Ellie was in that trailer. I'm like almost 100% sure, unless she got like really, really far.
I don't see her. Yeah, I don't see her in that trailer at all.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like Ellie and Joel were not in that trailer, and like so I was like, I don't even count that as part of the game. I don't acknowledge it. I mean, I could be wrong. This could be like a Metal Gear Solid 2 situation where it's
Oh
like,
my god, dude, that fucking sucked.
I mean, it was still a good game. It was still a good game.
Yeah, it was still a good game, but it was fucking like, are you serious? On the second game, you're gonna do this to us?
Oh yeah, yeah. The fucking second game, it's just like you play Snake for like 1 hour, and then that's it.
And then you fucking
Riding your little.
Yeah, it's running for the rest of the game.
yeah, right for the rest of the game. It's just dumb. And I don't know what he was thinking. What he did with Raiden, like he turned him in. Like that one chick left him and was fucking that old dude.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, oh, hey, by the way, look at this.
Yeah, I'm leaving you for a guy who's like 3 times as old as me.
Campbell.
Yeah,
Hey, Rose. Rose.
yeah.
But I remember for Last of Us that there was actually a comic book for that too. A 4-issue series. Which was written by I'm pretty sure it was the same guy who did writer for The Last of Us. That's coming out right now. Unlike The Last of Us 2.
Fractured butthole. Fucking angry reviews. That's all anybody ever wants Angry Joe to do. They don't give a shit about any of his other stuff. They're like, "My angry reviews." It's like, I'm not doing any. And then people are like, "Fuck you! I'm not gonna subscribe to your channel then."
Did you see the difficulty meter for that game?
Yeah, that's not actually the difficulty meter, by the way.
I know. He's like, this doesn't actually change the gameplay, just every aspect of your life.
There's a fight. There's a fight in there that you can't have if you've made yourself as a black person.
Really?
Yeah, there's a fight you can't have. Like I guess it's a pretty epic fight too.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I don't want to ruin it. M4G ruined it, so don't go on to M4G if you don't want to be ruined by the spoiler. And it wasn't even like a kind of spoiler. It was like the fucking article name was the spoiler.
Yeah, those are nice.
That's like, are you fucking serious? You're gonna ruin this game for me? Ah, freaking M4G.
Dare you!
Oh, did you see the Detroit trailer?
No, I don't want to watch any more of the Detroit game. I've seen enough to know that I want it. So
Yeah, I know. It looks awesome.
yeah, I'm done with the Detroit. Whenever I'm gonna buy a game, I go on lockdown. Once I realize that I'm gonna get that game, I lock down on that game, and then I don't want anything to do with the game until it comes out. That way, I'm not spoiled.
I should do that with freaking when I go see like superhero movies, because superhero movies always like spoil really good stuff in the trailers. It's like I would have waited to see this in the movie, and that would have been awesome.
Like the Hulk fight. Like what? Why did you ruin that in the fucking in a movie trailer?
Or like
Awesome.
it's like I know the movie didn't end up being that great, but Batman versus Superman, it just shows that Doomsday's in it. It's like that would have been a nice surprise.
Yeah, Wonder Woman would have been a nice surprise.
Oh yeah, but everybody kind of knew already.
Well,
Everybody knew because they fucking spoiled it.
I mean, I knew because of like the whole casting and the people they had at Comic-Con. I mean, the rest of you normies might have not known.
Normies, what are you talking about? You fucking muggle ass drunk.
What?
first of all, I am Marvel, and I don't even like Sony because they ruined villain team-ups ever. And that was Suicide Squad. They ruined it.
Oh yeah, Suicide Squad was awful.
You don't get any like middle ground people for Suicide Squad. You don't get people like, it was all right. It's like either it was really good or it was absolutely horrible.
I remember I literally told almost all my friends.
It's good, and I'm like, no, it's a freaking garbage fire.
I remember I told all my friends who want to go see. I'm like, it'll make your life miserable.
And it's like the trailers were so good. It was so misleading.
The
I was
trailers
like-
were really good.
You had one job. One job.
You had one job.
Find it. Already waiting for another thing to pop up into the chat say with a little gif of one job.
I follow that. I follow that Twitter account. You had one job. I want to play Sea of Thieves, dude. But every time they have their little, I'm in the alpha. Every time you're in the alpha testing, it always is bad. It's always bad timing for me. I have to work or crap, other time sinks that I have to do.
You know what I can't wait?
Yeah.
You know what I can't wait for?
What?
February 20th.
And what's that?
Metal Gear Survive.
Metal Gear Survive. I
I'm joking.
heard that it was actually pretty good from some of the people that played it.
No. No. Bad. Like, here's the thing. If they want to, like, because I looked at the website. I've looked at all the stuff before I watched all the gameplay. If they really want to call the game Survive, make it free to play, I might check it out. But if they slap on Metal Gear on it,
It's
no,
the only Metal Gear that's not a pachinko machine. Besides 5.
nope, I'm not interested.
Dude, I hope it's badass. I hope it's fucking awesome, and you're like, I fucking played it, cause it's not Kojima. All these fucking
I already
Kojima.
told you I'm buying it.
All these.
Told you I'm buying
You're
it.
gonna buy it anyways.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy it. It's a Metal Gear game, technically, so I have to buy it.
Where's your pachinko machines?
What? They're on the way. They're in the mail. I can't wait for those HD remakes of 3 in the machines. I heard they're beautiful.
I heard that they are though. Which really pissed a lot of people off. Like there's like video and there's, like,
I've
images.
watched them. I've watched them.
And you're like, holy shit, that's amazing. Is this a game? Like, no, it's a pachinko machine.
All right, I'm still not happy that Konami hasn't brought back Castlevania.
There's a lot of games they haven't brought back. Castlevania is one of them, but the last time they made a Castlevania game, it kind of flopped a little bit, even though it was really good.
What about their really excellent soccer game?
It's still going on. Pro Evolution.
I'm joking.
It's a good game.
Garbage.
No.
Garbage you talking about?
Pro Evolution Soccer's not a bad game. Everybody's stuck on FIFA. That's the problem.
I don't even like FIFA either.
I don't like any sports games, so I'm kind of like out of it.
Thank you. Yeah, then when
Well, I
you
like-
can
I
just
like
go outside and
Mario.
play.
I like Mario Strikers. That was a pretty good soccer game.
I'll give you
Not
that.
because it was Mario.
That game was dope.
You're right, especially with the Super Strikes and all that when they did
You play Mario Kart. That's a fucking sports game.
No, it's not.
Yeah,
It's
it
a
is.
kart racer. That
Yeah.
doesn't count.
That's a sport.
uh
Kart racing is a sport, homie.
No, it's
Yeah,
not.
It is.
Oh,
about
Kart racing is a sport. People
Nope.
start off. People who end up getting into real racing, almost all of them start off in kart racing.
I think drinking should be a sport. I'd be a gold medalist.
Josh.
I don't know, dude.
I'll drink for Team USA. It'll be great.
I'm sure there's some people that can just drink you under the sink.
It's like the second night of the competition, he was thrown out.
He did not drink
Bringing
enough.
back virtually everybody that was in the competition.
I'll get a new person in here.
No, but yeah, and also, okay. Here's what I wanted to talk about.
All right.
Also, another thing.
Hit us with it.
Since we haven't had a podcast, when's the last time I've actually been on a podcast?
I don't know. Don't you still do your podcast?
I try. We have trouble too.
That's life.
And like I've started a new one. But but no, okay. I wanted to talk about the hate for Destiny and why I think it's misplaced. I think it's ridiculous, actually. I have arguments.
Preach, homie. Preach.
Okay. First of all, I think everybody's comparing the Destiny 2 to Destiny at its on its last leg, the last Destiny, where it had all of its DLC packs and all the other stuff. Which that's not really fair, because if you compare Destiny 2 to vanilla Destiny, like Destiny 2 is just so much better. It's like incredibly.
That's not a bar that's hard to beat.
I know. Okay, yeah, give that. But the thing is, like, the thing that they really should have tried to do was make the story better, and I feel like they did. The cutscenes are there, like the story feels like really good. It feels actually like fleshed out. They kept in the interesting parts, and then like you can get some of the lore through the other stuff. Like the story part was done well, and like the ability, like the whole infusion stuff sticking around, and there's still plenty of stuff to do in it. Like I'm starting now to kind of drag on content, which isn't my favorite, but it doesn't make it absolutely horrible. And then like they announced this DLC, they're extending the light level, and they're adding in like I think a map, new like items, and a few other things, and they're like teasing at like a possible return to like how Trials was in the first game. But the thing is like I think Destiny's fine. I don't think it's like freaking deserves the amount of hate that it's getting. And I think it's one of those things where it's almost like where DC movies feels, where it's like they launch the game and people before they've even put the disc in, they're ready to hate this game for no reason. It's like me with Metal Gear Survive. They're just ready to hate it just because of what it is. Like those are what I have to say. Those are my arguments. And also, I think the new DLC looks great. I've enjoyed Destiny 2.
I would have liked to have the time to enjoy Destiny 2, but I haven't. I've only got a few hours into it.
Yeah, I know. Didn't you drunkenly buy it?
Yeah, I did. I drunkenly bought it, and I bought like the ultimate. I think I bought the ultimate edition or something. I don't know.
I think the worst thing that I bought when I was like drinking was Lego Marvel Superheroes.
That was actually pretty good.
Yeah, I wasn't upset. I was like, goodbye. I need to get drunk and buy stuff more often.
I don't think it helped that Destiny 2, like all the people I played Destiny with were like offline. Like I played Destiny a lot with Damien and Magnum, and neither one of them were getting Destiny 2. And all my Destiny crew was gone off of Destiny 2. Nobody wanted to get Destiny 2, so
I have a friend that had Destiny 1, didn't like Destiny 1. And now that he has Destiny 2, he freaking loves it. And I have the opposite. I have people on Destiny 2 that like I have as like friends that I found, because when you play Destiny, you actually make more friends. But I have friends that I found, they're just like, oh yeah, we're actually getting off here. And the weirdest thing, they're like, we're getting off here and we're going to go play some Destiny 1. And I was like, that's just wrong. Why are you doing this? Why are you like this?
I wish they would stop with the bullshit lies that we can't get 60 frames per second because we're CPU bound. That's fucking garbage, dude. There are plenty of fucking trash CPUs out there that are able to get 60 frames per second on fucking Destiny on PC. CPU is not as good as the ones that are in fucking these consoles. It's fucking total garbage. But what can you expect when they had to rush it out the door or lose the rights to Destiny as well as a part of their company to Activision because they were idiots and signed a horrible, horrible fucking 10-year deal.
Yeah.
Hopefully, that 10-year deal's up pretty soon. I think they got like what 7 more years. Jesus Christ, they've got a long time left, don't they?
Yeah, they do.
I can't remember when they signed the deal for Destiny. Destiny came out in what, 2014? Or was it 2015?
Or
It was 14 because 15 Taken King came out.
So I think they signed a deal in 2013. I'm thinking they signed a deal in 2013, so they've got till 23, dude. Got 6 more years of this shit. So they're gonna be putting out at least 2 more games.
They better hope like Destiny stays good until like stays like really. They better do something really good because Anthem is coming eventually.
Anthem looks fucking badass.
Yeah, but I found myself saying that about the Division a few years ago. I was like, oh my god, Division.
Yeah,
Looks
but
like
the Division wasn't made by fucking BioWare.
the people who make Dragon Age and freaking
They didn't make
Mass.
Dragon Age. They made
They-
Dragon
yeah.
Age Origins.
They made Dragon Age.
They made Dragon Age Origins, dude. It was the main team didn't make the new Dragon Age.
They didn't. BioWare didn't.
No, not the main team. The main team's has been working on this game for a while.
Ah, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I mean they had their fingers in it, but apparently the BioWare team, the main BioWare team, wasn't happy with the direction Andromeda was going into.
Andromeda sucked dick.
It wasn't that bad.
No, it was bad. I hated it. I hated it. I played it for like, I think it was like 10 hours, and then I was like, no, done.
You didn't even get off the first planet, did you?
No, I think I did, but I was just like, I was done after that. I was just like, no, I don't want to play this anymore. It was bad.
I don't know, dude. I had a lot of fun playing it.
I could probably pick up. I thought, like, I think even like Massive. Oh, well, I'm not. I was gonna say Mass Effect 3 is even better, but like Mass Effect 3 was actually good. It was just the ending that was awful.
The ending was so horrible.
Yeah, that was probably like one of the most disappointing things since like No Man's Sky.
Since No Man's Sky. No Man's Sky was like touted as all kinds of awesome, and then they just dropped the ball. That's an overpromise and super undelivered piece of content right there. There's
oh,
like-
ball.
I was so fooled by it that when I was playing it, I tried to like pretend I liked it. I played like 20 hours of it, and like it was like first 5 hours, I was like, this is amazing. This is actually incredible because it was.
Yeah, the first few hours is amazing.
Yeah, the first few hours is amazing, but then you realize it's like, oh, that's it. I've done everything. That's all. And then it's like 10 hours later, I was like, yeah, this is still pretty cool because like I might not be able to do this, but I could do this. Maybe I could do this. By hour 15, I'm trying to make my own game within it. I'm making up my own like stories in my head about like why I'm going to each planet. By like hour 20, I'm just like smashing my head into a wall, wishing I was dead. It was just awful.
Yeah.
The DLC is supposed to have added a ton of shit to it, so
Nope. Don't care. Too late. No Man's Sky.
No Man's Sky. You look like you had more fun playing that fucking preview program space game, Astroneer.
Astroneer's awesome for like a few. Astroneer was cool, but like it didn't make any false promises.
No.
Like I enjoyed it. I probably still hop back onto it and have some fun with it for a little while. It just gets boring fast.
Feels like.
And it's not like $20 full-fledged game. And there's not someone showing up on Ellen talking about how great it is.
Man, they sold a ton of fucking copies too. I heard that it was one of the most.
Funds.
I heard it was one of like the most returned games ever on fucking Steam.
Yeah. I was waiting for like Sean Murray to like either be murdered or kill himself.
I know that he went under, and he disappeared for a long time, and he showed back
Yeah,
up.
he did. He did. He was just like, well, I'm like, things are not going well. I'm headed to the Bahamas.
I think what happened was he made all these promises, right? And what the problem was is Sony was his partner in this.
Oh, and they just dropped. They dropped him. They dropped him.
Dude,
They
they
dropped
fucked
him
him over, dude. They fucked him over. They're like, it's not our job to fucking help this guy out with his PR. It's like, this was one of your fucking games. And then all of a sudden, it wasn't. They weren't talking about it.
It's like where they're sitting up here. We are so proud to be a part of this game. This is our game. And then, if the game comes out, it's like, oh man, you fucked up. Just you, not us. Goodbye. We don't associate with you anymore.
And then, people are asking them, why didn't you guys do anything to help these guys? They're like, well, blah blah blah. I can't remember what Sony's fucking excuse for not fucking helping these guys out was.
It was probably like the same as their cross-platforming excuse for the children.
Yeah, it was. We did it because it was for the children, and we don't want our children to see us tied to this game. What would our sons think if they knew that we okayed this game for release?
They just make claims that Sean Murray touched babies or something, and now they can't help him.
He's a baby toucher. I'm not saying he touched babies inappropriately. I'm just saying that I saw him touch a baby.
Touch them.
I saw him touch a baby once.
What is it called now? Hitman?
I'm hoping the new
or something
Hitman
like that?
game. I'm hoping for a new Hitman game. Because IO Interactive is self-owned now. An independent studio.
Sure what IO does still making.
I heard they're still making, I don't know. I'm pretty sure they own the IP, so they probably own the game that's on there now. I don't know if they're gonna keep on making chapters or whatever, because that was the point of the game. Was they made the game and then they would keep on adding stuff to the game.
No, the first season is going to be was already released.
Yeah, the Hitman, the one where you're in Paris and shit.
I gotta play it. I've got it on my Xbox. I just haven't played it yet.
I have fun with that. I mainly just mess around with it. It's fun. It's like a dumb toy. I'll just spawn into a level and just shoot a reporter in the face. I play it like it's like when you let your little brother play your game. I don't even take it seriously now that I played it so many times and beat it. So I just do stupid, just really stupid stuff.
The Dynamite Comics got okay to do a Agent 47 comic.
Agent 47 comic.
And Elias.
He's such a dull person. It'd be interesting to. Boogie. Anybody follow? You guys follow Boogie 2988?
Francis?
Yeah, Francis.
Yeah.
Have you seen his fucking the way he looks now after his surgery?
No, I haven't.
Oh my god, dude! Go to Boogie's fucking YouTube, and I think it's the second to last video. He has a picture of when he did that backsplash. Remember, into the water? That guy falls into the water, and then he has a new one where it shows him a split screen next to himself, and you can see the huge amount of weight he's lost since then. Like he's down to 400 pounds, I think. And from I think at one point he was almost 600. But he's lost a ton of weight. And he has a giant beard now, though. I guess he was Rick for Halloween.
Rick?
Yeah, from Rick and Morty. He says,
Oh wow, yeah,
he
did.
I'm neckbeard Rick. I like the fucking. I watch it over and over.
Wow.
Rick and Morty, Rick and Summer work out and beating. X gonna give it to you.
Yeah.
Did a Rick and Morty thing to the tune of from Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2.
Yeah, not Mr. Yeah, it's Mr. Blue Sky.
Yes.
That Electric Light Orchestra song.
Yellow.
Yeah, the best one is the freaking the Kingsman church fight to the opening. Oh, it's awesome.
See that one.
How's your pretend grandpa?
I mean, if you've seen the movie Kingsman, like if you haven't seen the movie Kingsman, don't watch it.
Sorry.
Don't watch it.
Did we learn a lesson here I'm not seeing?
Not sure.
Maybe in a much bigger way. Mr. Needful gave us both what we really wanted. Because I was always jealous of you hanging out with Morty and you didn't realize how much you valued my approval?
No, that's dumb.
Not satisfying.
I'll tell you what, though. If it's satisfaction you're after, I think I might have an idea.
Uh-huh.
Jabba wubba wubba.
Uh-huh, totally. Let's do it.
X gon' give it to you.
What?
Wait for you to get it on your own. X
When he's whispering to her.
Knock, open up the door.
Oh, yeah.
The non-stop pop out and stainless steel. Go hard getting busy with it.
Fucking taking steroids.
Wonder if you did it. Damn right, can I do it again? Cause I am like, so I got to win. Break bread with the
When he
enemy.
pulls it up and you see him in his huge tank first time.
And that's how I took my
And all the people
storefront
looking at him work
into
out
the
in the gym.
forefront of the upfront. Thank you, Seattle. Rick, Summer.
That's how I brought my storefront to the forefront of the upfront.
Stupid mother. How you like that? How you like that?
Why?
Why?
Because sometimes what you really need is for someone else to pay a horrible price.
Sometimes what you really need is for somebody else to pay a horrible price.
We did it.
Yeah, bro.
We totally worth it. We did it. We just pulled it off.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
But then you gotta wait until towards the end where they fucking the Nazi
Bitch,
comes
please.
out.
That's the only thing you can't steal. Came out to play. Stay out my way. Mother, first we gonna rock. Then we gonna roll. Then we let it pop. Don't let it go.
Yeah, I've already seen up to the part, so I just skipped past the credits part.
The one where he's got his dog is the funniest thing.
I still like the beginning of it when the Nazi just walks out with the suspenders.
Yeah, it does. He pops his suspenders.
Have you seen like the Georgia court case thing that they redid with the Rick and Morty like voiceovers?
Yeah.
Oh, that is awesome.
That sounds awful, to be honest.
Yeah, the fucking Rick and Morty, State of Georgia versus Denver. Rick
Yeah.
Allen. Where he's like, fuck you. He's like, he wants to suck my dick.
I like how the judge was like completely out of line too. He's like, "Yeah, I thought you looked like a queer." And he's like, "You just called me queer." He's like, "No, I said you looked like a queer."
Yeah.
And then when he's like, I bet you wanna fuck with me, but he's like, I'm sure you got enough of that in prison.
Yeah. He's like, I file you a contempt of court.
He's like, you'll be here sucking my dick. The best part is just like they're sitting there back and forth arguing, and then he's like, how about this? How about I kill your old family? Like, I'll cut your little kids to pieces. I'll beat their heads in with a fucking hammer. He's like, they'll be like, Daddy, Daddy, and I'll just beat it. And he just starts laughing.
You are about to enter the courtroom of Judge Morty Durham Jr. The people are real. The cases are real. The rulings are final. This is his courtroom. This is Judge Morty. 60-year-old inmate Rick Allen is being accused of committing murder of a fellow inmate at Georgia Penitentiary. Mr. Allen claims that he is being set up and that his lawyer is requesting sexual favors in exchange for proper legal advice.
Do you play Fortnite, Daniel?
No, I was watching fucking Money Matches play it though earlier today.
I like it.
He was just dropping like $500 at a time, dude. Fucking Money Matches. Yeah, he was dropping $500. He gave away like 50 fucking copies of fucking World War II, Call of Duty World War II.
Oh.
He was just fucking dropping shit, dude. Money Matches. I don't even know how much money he fucking, but he was raising money for kids, and he was matching whatever people gave to him. Then he, like fucking, it was. I guess the servers went down today for like 35 minutes. And he played Minesweeper.
The server's going down.
Yeah, fucking go figure. The servers go down. Minesweeper. He wanted to play so he loaded up Minesweeper, and he had people donating to like pick spots. And what was it? Fuck. I'm so sick. It's hard to remember back then. I think I donated way too much money. I think I donated like $20 total to that fucking thing. But he was just dropping. He's like $500 here, $500 there. And I dropped like 30 Steam codes into that fucking chat. One guy got so many Steam codes, Steam locked him out.
What the hell?
And then I dropped some really good Steam codes. He got like Resident Evil 4 and a couple of really good fucking Steam codes. And then I started dropping like fucking some pretty fucking big Steam codes I had left over. Yeah, that's what I do. Drop Steam codes. I dropped like 50 Steam codes, it felt like.
Got me some Steam codes. I need some Steam codes.
I had a bunch of Steam codes left over from what did I have left over from? Oh, some Humble Bundle Steam codes. I had some Steam codes left over for some other stuff. 10 times.
Any good stuff?
Any good stuff? Resident Evil 4. Jesus, man, that fucking Factory or whatever, Infinite Factory. A lot of people seem to be streaming the fuck out of that game. I'd have to pull it the fuck up, dude. I still got it up here. I dropped Grey Goo Definitive Edition, Oddworld New and Tasty, Prototype 2, Wasteland 2 Director's Cut. Jesus, I dropped so many fucking games.
I still could not get past where you go into the village in Resident Evil 4.
Yeah, I beat that game like 5 or 6 times. Yeah, because they had the HD version on the Xbox 360.
I could not even get past that.
I actually beat that on the GameCube. I dropped Citizen Earth. I dropped Dead Rising, Resident Evil 4.
Like, do you remember? Like, that was like one of the most well-built consoles ever. It had a handlebar on it. I think it was dope.
That was fucking. It was like a machine.
No shit, it was a machine. What do you mean it was a machine?
I mean, it was a machine. Like fucking. You can like fucking throw that thing around and shit.
Oh yeah, the lunchbox was sturdy.
It was a fucking sturdy piece of equipment. I don't even know if I still have these. Did I drop all of these? I got like all these Star Wars games. I don't know if I fucking dropped them all. There's Starfighter, Shadow of the Empire, Rogue Squadron 3D, Rebel Assault. I know I got KOTOR 1 and 2. Jedi Outcast. I don't know if I fucking kept these games, dude, or if I dropped them in a code somewhere.
Do you have Mario Odyssey?
Why would I have it? Is it on PC?
Oh yeah, that's right. You can't play it because you don't have a Switch.
I can play. Oh, that's a duplicate product code.
You can
I
what?
can download an emulator and play it. I don't know what the fuck you're smoking.
Oh, so you can play like
and I can play it in like fucking higher resolution than you can play it in.
Well, I can't play it. I don't have a Switch.
What happened to your Switch, dude?
I sold it
Why'd you fucking sell it?
because there's no games for it.
God damn it, dude. How much you sell it for?
I think I sold it for like I think it was like 150, half price.
You're a piece of shit, dude. You're a piece of shit, dude. Tell me you sold it to a friend at least.
Nope, I sold it to slackers.
Jesus, man, I would have given you fucking more than 150 for it. You're a piece of shit. You're supposed to hook up with your friends first, dude. You're supposed to be like, yo, man, I'm gonna sell my thing for 150 bucks, but if you guys want it, you know, I'll give it to you guys for 150 bucks in cash, cold hard cash.
Oh, I'm gonna buy another one eventually.
Cause it probably took 10% of your money too, or whatever the fuck. You probably didn't get a total 150. Did you get a total 150?
I got a check for $150. Took the check to the bank, and I used the bank that they used, so I got full money. Boom.
Jesus, man, I would have fucking bought it from you for $150 just to play Zelda.
Sell it to you. You don't like Nintendo.
I like fucking Zelda.
I'll sell it to you.
And Skyrim
for $250.
You would have been a fucking bitch. I wouldn't have fucking bought it. I wouldn't pay 250 bucks for it. Buy a brand new one.
All right, 300.
No, you're like going. This is not how it works. You're like the assholes.
Not how anything works anymore.
That's not how it fucking works, man. Oh, okay. Andrew. Oh, fucking shit. I wonder if I still have this.
That doesn't work on me.
No, I don't. I don't know if I have these or if I dropped all these into the chat.
Did you see that video I put up?
Shit.
The master, the PC Master Race one? I saw it. I think it's funny. Hilarious.
Did you guys?
Look at my 50K resolution.
I don't know if I use these. Let me check it out. I don't think I use these. You guys might fucking want these. I think I still have them. I think they're still good to go. I don't know if I fucking...
Can you play ARMS on your PC?
Dude, I may have fucking... I don't know if he's already moved. You guys use Game Maker, right? I got like Game Maker Studio Pro, HTML 5 module, the Android module, the iOS module, and the Windows UWP module for it. I don't know if I don't think I've redeemed them though.
Do you have a Wii U gamepad?
No, why would I have a Wii U gamepad? I don't have a Wii U. Jeez. Redeem Humble Bundle codes. I don't know if I redeemed them. I think I did. That sucks.
But anyway, thank you for having me, gentlemen. I have to go.
Alright, you take off. I was hoping I had these. I was going to give you all these fucking Game Maker fucking bundle codes, because some of these codes are worth like several $100s. Like there's a UWP app code is really expensive. Alright, you have a good day, man, and I'll try and get all the links that you posted up here on the YouTube when I posted up on YouTube. And feel free to jump on here anytime you see us online, man.
Hey, no, thanks for having me again, everyone.
All right, man. You take it easy. Where the frick is Magnum, dude? He's got to have his food by now. It's been like a freaking hour and a half.
Well, at least he's not an alcoholic.
I know. Question mark, question mark, question mark. What else
Yeah,
what else were you looking at?
I think that was about it. I forgot most of it. I've had a little bit to
Just
drink.
like just ignore the fucking elephant in the room. In fucking 3 days, what happens?
3 days.
The Xbox One X releases.
What's that?
That's an upgraded Xbox One that does things awesome. Loads your games faster, makes your games look better.
Does it have 6 teraflops?
I heard it has 6 teraflops.
I heard it can play games in 4K.
I did too. And if you didn't have a 4K TV, I heard it super samples.
I heard it put the PS4 Pro on suicide watch.
I heard that the PS Pro actually attempted suicide, but Sony stopped it. The PlayStation 4 stopped the Pro from going on suicide watch. It said we got a great future with all these AAA games that people may or may not want.
Yeah, but it's like
look, we've got a game with Spider-Man in it with a whole bunch of QTEs. You don't want to go away.
What?
You'll be able to run this game at like 1.5 times the resolution I run this game in.
Yeah, I mean that'd be cool. Like, but I don't have a 4K TV right now.
You don't need a 4K TV.
Oh yeah, I think you're the best person to ask this. If I don't have a 4K TV, preach to me the benefits of getting an Xbox One X.
Every single game that's Xbox One enhanced will super sample down, so you'll be getting all of the 4K content on your 1080p TV. So while it's not going to be a 1080p image, it'll look better than a 1080p image on your 1080p TV. You'll be getting all the higher resolution textures. All your games will load faster. All your games will look a little bit better. They showed it, but pre-patch. They showed Halo 5 before the Halo 5 patch dropped. And just with the effects that the Xbox adds to it, 16AF, like all of the details just came into focus. Details you couldn't normally see just came into focus. Do you have The Witcher 3 still?
Yeah.
You know that big city that takes like fucking 2 minutes to load?
Oh yeah, Novigrad.
It takes 45 seconds to load on the Xbox One X.
I thought because I was watching some videos on it, it said some load screens were taking longer on it.
I haven't fucking heard anything about longer load screens.
It said also like the data files are like.
Oh, like you're gonna when it's running 4K textures, yeah, dude. You're gonna run into when you're loading fucking giant amounts of textures, it's gonna take longer to load. But a lot of people are putting like 1080p 60 in their as an option. Like Gears of War has 1080p 60, and I don't know if you've ever played fucking a game that ran at 30 versus the game version that ran at 60, but it's like night and fucking day when controlling the game. 60 frames per second is a must-have once you get used to it, and I'm glad that a lot of games are pushing for 60 frames per second versions of their games. It's becoming more prevalent, at least on the Xbox One X.
Yeah, that sounds cool.
Also, that people are complaining about these file sizes. What the fuck did you expect when you're fucking quadrupling the sizes of the fucking textures? And guess what? For all the people fucking bitching and moaning, it's not getting any better. The next PlayStation will be 4K with fucking the RAM in order to run 4K textures. So that's coming. Get used to it.
I've heard some people said that, like, I think the PS4 Pro might run actually better because it doesn't have like the big file sizes, and it can actually load stuff faster.
They're so fucking stupid. They're so dumb, dude. Like,
Yeah,
they
and they
run
say,
better
like,
because it doesn't have to run those beautiful textures that look so fucking awesome. And the game, it runs chunky soup instead of fucking Campbell's, instead of homemade soup with big thick pieces of fucking meat and vegetables in it. It runs fucking like a chunky soup with nothing in it. Did you hear about Soupgate? Where they showed the difference of Shadow of War between the PS4 Pro and the Xbox One X?
Yeah, so basically the Xbox One X is gonna run like third-party stuff better, but PlayStation 4 is just gonna like their first-party stuff's just always gonna look better than the Xbox stuff.
I heard the dumbest thing ever. They're like, fucking some dumbass. It was like, all of Sony's first-party titles are gonna look better than anything on the Xbox One X. I'm like, dude, there will be games coming out for the One X that use textures that are so fucking detailed that when you fucking look at them, you're gonna look at fucking PlayStation 4 Pro games that are running on 8 gigs of RAM. Not even that, 5 gigs of RAM, of usable RAM, versus 9 gigs of usable RAM on the Xbox. And you're like, that's pretty fucking ugly. And the fucking cinematics and cinematic modes they've got in fucking some of these games to make the shit look a little bit better when you're not controlling it, that only pushes you so far, dude. When you can just look at a game and just like at a glance and be like, God damn. And that's what fucking Shadow of War is. It's like, just glance at it, you can see the difference automatically. It's the ground, it's all the textures, because they use the fucking Pro version uses all the same textures as the Xbox One and the PS4. The exact same textures because it doesn't have any more memory.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm gonna get one. Like, I want to, but I'm also like, it's just beer costs money.
Dude, you fucking piece of shit. Beer costs money. How do you take care of your the schooling for your girlfriend? Does she not have like cheerleading or something like that?
No, she had to stop in order for me to pay for beer. I told her, I was like, you can cheer me on, I'll chug one every once in a while, and you can be like, chug, chug, chug. I do the fucking splits or something.
Oh my god, dude. We fucking give you shit about that, but she's over 18, so whatever.
Yep, it's legal now.
It's legal.
I mean, it's legal.
It's legal. It's always been legal.
Yeah, legal.
I've never done illegal things like date a 17-year-old.
Nope.
And put it to her every night.
Dude, no. That's not what happened.
We were just dating them. It only went to holding hands.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
That's ignorant.
Ignorant. Oh my god, dude. What other news is out there? There's some fucking people though. They will fucking come up with anything to talk bad about fucking Microsoft's new system. To hear fucking people say that.
PlayStation doesn't really have shit going on for them right now, at least hardware-wise. So all that they can do is talk bad about it.
They don't have anything going on right now software-wise, and they haven't.
Yeah, that's true.
They've had GT Sports with its like fucking 5 cars or whatever the fuck it had.
I like how one of my friends was like talking about the real Sony pony friend. He was talking about how like Forza doesn't stand up to GTA, and I just showed him reviews during the same years of when they come out how Forza has been like
it's the best. It's the best reviewed fucking racer.
Yeah, it consistently beats them every year they go head to head.
Ah, man, it's just fucking dumb. There's literally like what 700 cars on Forza.
There's a lot. Oh yeah, that Super Lucky Tail though, that fucking bombed.
Yeah, I heard that it was not. The controls were like the controls were not good, and I don't mean they were like.
I heard
like
it wasn't Mario Odyssey.
Well, I hope not, because someone put Mario Odyssey on the Xbox. There'd be some issues going on. Like,
Oh,
what the fuck
so
happened?
okay. Okay, so game of the year has to be either Zelda or Mario at this point.
What came out this year?
Zelda and Mario, that's the only good things that came out.
I don't think so. Other stuff came
Oh
out.
yeah, Destiny 2. Destiny 2 is okay.
Nah, it's not even gonna get fucking. It's not even. It can't even get in the conversation, dude. I don't even know how it would even get into the conversation.
So it's just Nintendo facing off against Nintendo.
I don't know what Sony bring out this year.
No 10 out of 10 games.
Apparently, they had the greatest fucking year of all history, and all things are second to Sony according to the fucking ponies.
I mean, like, how many 10 out of 10 reviews does any of the Sony games have this year?
There's no 10 out of 10 reviews. There shouldn't even be any 10 out of 10 reviews.
What about for the Xbox? How many 10 out of 10 reviews do they have?
They got a couple.
This year?
Cuphead's got some 10 out of 10s.
Consistent 10 out of 10s.
Well, you know, there's some crybabies who got their ass beat. Those people.
Oh, so 0?
I'm looking at a 9.5 out of 10 on Mario Odyssey.
So 9.5 out of 10 is 10? I'm confused.
Here's an 8 out of 10 for Mario Odyssey.
Oh, really? Where? What's the review site? Is it a credible source? Let me hear it.
It's PSN.
It's what?
It's PlayStation Now.
Oh, it's PlayStation in the title. It must be real credible.
It is real credible.
Okay, so
hey, that's where a lot of people get their fucking Microsoft news from, fucking PlayStation sources.
Okay, so like I just want to get the score straight. Okay, 10 out of 10 reviews. PlayStation 0, Xbox 0, Nintendo 2.
I'm looking. They're not 10 out of 10.
Yeah, Zelda and Mario.
I'm saying a 9.5. Here's an 80. Oh no, that's Mario Party.
Consistently 10. Consistently.
Yeah, but that's only because people ride fucking Mario's nuts.
No, it was good. It's very good.
People ride Mario's nuts.
What about Zelda?
Zelda got some bad reviews because of the sword breaking shit. Here's a 4.5 out of 5.
Oh, give me a break. Zelda was a freaking masterpiece.
I don't know, dude. I don't like Zelda. I mean, I don't like fucking Mario.
I like how you say
sword breaking, dude. That sword breaking shit annoyed a lot of people.
Okay, so we're nitpicking here now.
That's not a nitpicking. That's a major part of the fucking game.
Nitpick.
That's not a nitpick, dude. That's a fucking serious part of the game.
Nitpick.
It's not a nitpick, dude.
Wait, what broke?
Everything except for the Master Sword.
Yeah, it's called basically being able to adapt to your environment.
Making excuses. Making excuses for shitty fucking damaged weapons. You hit someone like 5 times. I can understand if it's a stick.
No.
If it's a hunk of metal.
No, if you're using like a royal broadsword, it's not going to break right away.
If you're using a mace, it shouldn't be breaking right away.
Have you played the game, by the way?
I watched people play the game.
Oh, you watched it?
I did. I watched.
You watched? So you haven't played hours and hours of the game to know what you would be talking about.
Look, I can't take your word seriously because you're a fucking, you ride Nintendo's fucking nuts. You gargle Nintendo's fucking nutsack in your mouth.
That is also true. The one thing I can do, though, that the Sony fans can do is I can own up to it.
Hey, it's like I fucking gargled it. So what?
After several years.
There's another one, 99 out of 100.
Oh my god, 99. Not even close.
I know, not even close to 100.
Oh my god. You know, but like, you know what won't change anything? That
What?
Metal Gear was probably the best game ever created, Metal Gear 5, The Phantom Pain. Still just like the greatest year. I think we need to like every like year, like we're doing this, during the time that Metal Gear comes out, we should just have a Metal Gear fan zone for The Phantom Pain every year. Get the no. Or like a Rock Band rant. Those were the good times of the fan zone.
Fucking Rock
When
Band.
when I just get on and I'm just way too drunk and I rant about Rock Band for like 30 minutes too long.
I like how Magna came on for like 2 seconds and said, Damien, question mark, and then he was gone.
Yeah.
Where is this fucker? Where is this man? Where is he at?
Are you talking about Magnum?
Yeah. Magnum came on for like 5 seconds. He didn't even get him into the fucking voice chat. Like a PlayStation website says, Xbox One X versus PlayStation Pro. Is the Xbox One X worth it?
Does it say no?
I don't know. I don't want to go to their site. It's Twinfinity. Twinfinite.net. Three out of 5 for Super Lucky's Tale review. That's probably the best review it's got.
I've seen 5 from IGN.
It's 5 out of 10. Oh, someone gave it an 8.5 out of 10.
What?
Heavy.com.
Wonder how much they got paid.
I wonder if they played the Xbox One X version and the controls are better.
No.
Well, no, it was no. The problem was
Trumps at 3 points.
No, the problem was the delay between controllers. There was like a really bad controller lag. That's what the problem was, I guess, for the game, because on a 3D platformer you need tight controls.
Tight controls, good camera control, an Italian plumber.
Fucking Italian. He's not a fucking plumber anymore.
Yeah, he is.
No, he's not.
What is he then?
I don't know what the fuck he is, but he's not a plumber. He's like an enforcer or some shit.
No, he's not.
Mario's new job.
He was a carpenter. Now he's a plumber.
Mario has apparently given up his plumbing gigs. After 30 years, Mario's getting a new job. The video game character is apparently no longer a plumber, Nintendo revealed in a recent Japanese language profile.
We like Nintendo games, but we discredit anything they say because they don't know what they're doing.
They are pretty fucking crazy. Long Island man busted for sexually abusing 2 horses.
I don't think that's gaming news.
Woman dragged out of car, beaten after she fatally hits child.
Okay. We've become a new
Teen
podcast.
rapes neighbors, asked to do yard work to make up for it. Cops.
Wait, what? Where is this?
It's on this fucking New York, the Daily News. I'm trying to read Mario, but these fucking things on the side are fucking me up. Woman
like
takes fatal leap
Alabama
from
news?
40th floor. It's unclear what Mario's new job entitles, or if Luigi joined him in a career change. All around, whether tennis, baseball, it seems to have worked as a plumber. Description reads. Mario originally began as a carpenter when he debuted in Donkey Kong.
Just said that.
Alright, so we made him fit the setting. We decided he could be a plumber. The scenario dictates his roles. Pierce Brosnan's wife lost 105 pounds. Try not to gas.
You start saying real stuff, and then all of a sudden it's just like that.
This stray dog would not stop crying. Then she revealed a hiding spot.
I love those posts. I like those posts that's like, you won't believe what happens next. And then what happens next is just something completely that I would believe.
Macaulay Culkin opens up about what happened at Neverland Ranch.
I want to know what Mario's new job. Fuck Macaulay Culkin.
And no one says. It just says he's whatever the fuck he is.
He's a plumber.
Yeah, it says it's unclear what Mario's new job entails or if Luigi joined him.
He's a plumber.
Nintendo says that Mario is no longer a plumber. Nintendo reveals Mario's true occupation and it's not a plumber. Let's try this one. It looks like after several decades has given up. We all think Mario and Luigi as plumbers, but according to the updated profile on Nintendo's official site, Mario is now more of a freelancer, able to go and do as he pleases. His profile now reads all around sporty, whether it's tennis, baseball, soccer, or car racing. He does everything cool. As a matter of fact, he also seems to have worked as a plumber a long time ago.
He's still a plumber. That's just Nintendo's just being stupid.
I guess so that they don't have to have any canon anymore.
It doesn't matter. Mario never really had like an interesting story. It's just Princess Peach gets captured for the 4th time. Go save her.
Go save her.
There's some really good platforming sections.
Smite announces new free-to-play RPG, Shadows over Hercopolis. Alright. Hi-Res Studios recently unveiled a new free-to-play RPG called Shadows over Hercopolis, an adventure filled with heroes from popular third-person MOBA Smite. Instead of multi-landed PvP action that Smite is typically known for, the Shadows over Hercopolis adventure takes a completely new format while keeping the same divine and mythological characters from the base game. By choosing from over 70 different characters to play as, Smite veterans will have to travel through the ravaged city of Hercopolis to hunt down Loki after the trickster kidnapped King Hercules.
What are you even talking about now?
It's a fucking game that the Smite creator created. Loki, somehow, all these mythological creatures have all got together and created a new world called Smite or something. Because there's Hercules, there's Loki. I wonder if Jesus is going to make an appearance.
Captain America, Iron Man.
Loki has ransacked the city of Hercopolis. The treasury has been emptied, the blacksmith's wares have been snatched, and even the statue of King Hercules has vanished. In your quest to save Hercules, find and return the stolen items to gain the town people's support. The new adventure is set within the realm of Norse mythology. Why is there a fucking Hercules? A collection of myths and legends that boast some of the most exciting and innovative creations. Along the way, while you and your team search for King Hercules and attempt to take down Loki, you'll encounter enemies and climatic boss battles throughout the whole adventure. You encounter the trailer that shows above, Hi-Res Studios. Let me link this shit so you can look at it. Well, the whole fucking thing would be nice.
I'm not reading it.
Read it.
Now! You can't make it.
I'm telling you to read it.
Fine.
Fucking read it, goddammit. Wild West Online receives early access date. God of War release date potentially leaked. PlayerUnknown's Battleground is cracking down on cheaters.
I literally read, I think it said Smite, and then I left the page. I was like, that doesn't pertain to me, nor does it interest me. I don't know what this is, and I don't acknowledge it.
It's not Smite though. It's in the world of Smite, but it's not fucking. It's not a MOBA.
If Smite's even touched it.
It's like fucking Diablo, dude. I guess.
Diablo got old for me.
Do you even have Diablo 3 on the Xbox?
Reaper of Souls?
Yeah.
Since I know what the title is, I think I have it.
That doesn't mean you have it.
Me and my girlfriend played it. I was well, I think she was a wizard. I played freaking the witch doctor. I've also played a wizard too.
Have you played the Necro?
I played Demon Hunter.
They added the Necromancer to it.
I have no reason to play that game again.
You didn't even play in the series or the whatever it is, the fucking seasons?
Nope. You know what I did play?
What?
Metal Gear. The
I
Phantom.
know. The Phantom
Great.
pain in the ass.
I've played over 400 hours of that game. It's an 80-hour game, and I've played over 400 hours.
Ugh, Jesus Christ, dude. What other news is there? Or stuff you want to talk about?
I can't think of anything.
Can't think of anything either. We'll probably do another podcast after the Xbox One releases. The One X.
Yeah, that'll be worth talking about. I watched the early, like, it's like the review in progress. I've watched a couple of those on it. And like, IGN's is complete bullshit. I hate IGN's reviews now.
They don't do it's most people are like, this is a review in progress because they don't have a lot of games, because a lot of the games aren't fucking getting released till
the launch.
Yeah, launch.
Yeah, which makes sense. But like, IGN's review in progress is such bullshit because they make it sound really good, and then they give like an 8.7, and then you go back and like you watch the PlayStation Pro's review. They make it sound like it's not all that great, and they give it an 8.4. I'm like, what the hell? I think there's some favoritism going on. Oh, and they freaking hate Nintendo for some reason.
Hi, Mr. Powers. Thanks for calling United Healthcare.
Hi, I need your help. I've been trying to find a knee specialist, but no.
I guess we're done for the night, aren't we?
Kinda seems done.
I don't know.
Last one.
I haven't drank enough to keep on talking. All I got is like a half a beer. I'm afraid to drink it because my stomach.
I've had just my few beers and then my little modest glass of wine.
Modest glass of wine. 32 ounces.
32 ounces.
I do have an entire bottle of really good fucking vodka.
I got because when I picked my wine, I was like, I'm gonna pick just a dry red because I know you just get really fucked up off of just dry red wine. That's the way to go. And then I started drinking it, and I forgot that it sneaks up on you. And the next thing you know, I was falling asleep and shit. I just got off work. I worked at 5 a.m. I only sleep 4 hours a night every night.
Are you the manager over there?
No, I basically run it, but I'm not the manager. The manager.
What are you over there then?
I'm just a worker there with a lot of responsibilities. So give me a raise at least.
That's crazy.
Yep. What can I say? My life is wild.
Your life is wild.
It's just one drunken adventure after another.
We called ourselves a Detroit wallpaper company. We want to make wallpaper beautiful.
All right, I guess I want to thank all of our listeners. I want to thank our guest, Blood Shadow Studios, Derek from Blood Shadow Studios, for coming on and sharing with us a little bit of his game that he's working with his partner for. And I want to thank Keely for showing up. Appreciate it, dude.
No problem. It's my pleasure.
And hopefully we'll do more of this, dude. I would really like to do a lot more of this and a lot less of missing weeks. So we may have to do this sometime during the week. I was so sick I went in today and I didn't even get a picture of my schedule for tomorrow. So we're gonna see tomorrow if I'll probably have to go to work at 1:15, but
Yeah, I'm on board for these. I just hope Magnum and Damien get on board too.
we'll see. Hopefully they don't rick us, whatever the fuck. Peace out, people. If I can find my shit, stop streaming.